Though the El Jem amphitheatre in Tunisia was built as a statement of power, it started to come to an end. As by the time this amphitheatre was actually completed in the early 3rd century CE, the Roman Empire was already starting to struggle. As from around 235 CE, during what was known as the crisis of the 3rd century, the empire went through a long period of instability, political chaos, economic problems, and constant internal conflict. And although things actually stabilised somewhat later on, it never fully returned to what it had been before. So the main problem was maintaining a place like this wasn't, simple. It wasn't just about keeping the structure standing. It actually meant constant repairs, organising events, and covering the huge cost that actually came with them. As the animals had to be transported across the empire, gladiators had to be trained, housed, and fed. And with the entire spectacles having to be planned and funded, it was all about resources, and they actually become very limited and much harder to sustain. As at the same time, society itself was changing. In the 4th century, under Constantine the Great, Christianity was legalized and began to spread across the empire. And with that came a gradual shift in attitudes, as the kind of violent entertainment that had once been so popular started to face criticism, and over time it became less accepted. But the games didn't just, stop overnight. They just, slowly faded out, just becoming less frequent, less central, and eventually disappearing altogether by around about the 5th century. And with that, the crowds stopped coming and basically the arena fell silent. But its story didn't just end there, because over time this place stopped being somewhere, that people came to watch others fight. It actually became somewhere where people came to actually survive.